Should people be free to walk around London carrying the ISIS flag?
Well, I don't like people carrying the ISIS flag. I think that obviously the Commissioner's spoken about this, and the decision was taken not to arrest the person in question.
Was that the right decision?
As I understand. Look, it's not for me to make operational decisions on behalf of the police, but I've made my views. I don't want people waving the ISIS flag.
That man should have been nicked.
Well, I think, you and I aren't in the position of the officers concerned. We can't judge whether he was doing it in a way that was deliberately provocative.
So if you're not provocative, you can carry the ISIS flag?
We can't judge the situation.
So if I'm not provocative...
There was a photograph. Everybody's seen a photograph of a chap...
Seemed to be wearing it around his back.
He seemed to be wearing it around his back.
So I can do that with the ISIS flag if I'm not provocative, can I?
I think, the balance has got to be struck. People there are people who go around wearing Nazi memorabilia. The former Shadow Chancellor springs to mind when he was at university. Should he be arrested?
Well, he's not walking around Parliament Square wearing it, is he?
Well, and even if he were, I wonder whether it would be appropriate to arrest. We live in a free country.
So what do you have to?
We live in a free country.
What is aggressive about? If you start waving it,
let me try and sort of
spell it out.
Crystallise this,
please.
I don't want to see. If you go into a Middle Eastern city where there's a strong Shia presence, you'll see lots of black flags everywhere, and vice versa. I don't want to see loads of ISIS flags, or I don't want to see any ISIS flags anywhere flown in a triumphant way in London.
How is a flag flown in a triumphant way?
Or in any way? How about that?
But you can wear it on your back.
Look, a decision was taken by.
Why don't we just ban the flag?
Well, because we live in a free country, and I think I think you'd have to have primary legislation to designate certain bits of iconography as being illegal, and I think that would be.
It's much easier my way. You just bang a desk, it's banned.
Well, you'd be the first to oppose that.
No, banning the ISIS flag.
Some government would come in and they'd say Ferrari. I'm fed up with that guy shooting his man off. But he's banned.
A little while ago, we weren't able to listen to the IRA. The words had to be spoken by an actor, and I supported that. Why don't we take similar sort of actions?
Well, there was, if you remember, that in the Pride March, you will recall that the police did in fact confiscate a flag in the belief that it was an ISIS flag, and it turned out to be a display of various sex aids. So.
We have to tread carefully. I hear what you're saying.
So you have to be careful about how you approach this.
On the 7th of July, I was in Scotland at the Gleneagles Hotel, where we were having the major international summit, the G8 summit. And this was literally the day after